Yo people, what's going on? I didn't even get to do, well not even get to, I didn't film this morning because it's the same old shit. You know them ones there. I weighed myself, record low weigh-in though. We are 80.5 this morning. Other than that, you might know the routine already. Same food, same vitamins, same everything. Do you know what I mean? Same water. Do you know what I mean? I always got my electrolytes here. You know, bruv, you know what it is. You know the routine by now. That's the beauty of it. Good, man. Nice calm drive up.
Name's Flex, coach of Team Look Alive, trainer of Harvey Smith and Rants and Bants. Look out for our fights coming up, August and next September. So I got introduced to combat through two of my friends. They're twins. They're older than I. So like a few years ago, they was keep telling me to get into kickboxing or boxing or whatever they were telling me to get into. I wasn't really interested. Then I started learning how to do kickboxing, Muay Thai, a little bit of jiu-jitsu, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, wrestling, yeah, things of that nature. And then we had boxing involved as well, but I felt like boxing was more me. I felt like that was more fair and it made sense and it just never ended. So that's probably what I got into boxing. I felt like boxing was the better source out of the all, but I still like cool. I'm even getting into judo right now. I met Harvey at the age of 20. At the age of 20, we've been training since then together, just us, ourselves, and clients here and there. We've been taking different gyms to spar, that's how we built our reputation. And last year, September, I had his first fight. This September that's coming up is gonna be his sixth fight. I feel like that will probably say, yeah, that will be probably the highlight of our career once we finish that fight. Because it's for his WBC youth title and an English eliminator. That's a big step, I would say. But obvious, job ain't finished. I feel like we're still having fun. Still just getting used to the wave. Seven separation needs to be that needs to be like releasing. Yeah, being in the stance has to be remain the same even if you're making out. Straight. Yeah, and straight. And then the stance. Good.
Pa. Hook first on the way back. Hold on, so pat.
Give it back.
No. Alright, so pat. I know. Yeah. And then step in it. Right. Okay. So Right. Yeah.
Making sense of what
Yeah, the feet. Yeah.
Rants is getting on perfectly fine, to be honest. He's learning something new every time we train. So that's my goal. My goal is to make him learn something, and I get joy out of that more than collecting money or anything. You know what I mean? His progression is great. Like, he didn't know how to do the things I'm teaching him now. So he's getting better than expected, to be honest. That's it. You don't need to hit smack.
Coming, it's coming. Yep. Not at all. Not at all. Yeah, cool. Yeah, boy, I'm ready, fam. Bare eyes on this fight. You know what it is with boxing? It's like skill will only take you so far, yeah, but even if you've got skill, you still need to be brave enough to use it. You know them ones. And, and a man that's scared to get hit will never be a good fighter.
Yeah.
And you can tell you don't like getting hit, bro, but it comes with the job. Just make sure you don't get hit multiple times. Yeah. Because at the beginning, influencer boxing, them man were fighting with big gloves on, headgear, and then as soon as the zone got involved and started throwing money at them, they needed it to look more professional. So now the gloves are smaller, there's less protection, and when man are getting hit, they're really getting KO'd. Do you know what I mean? So it changes the whole thing. Now it's not sparring no more. Like, it's a real fight. And a lot of them man are not fighters, bro. These are middle class donnies that grew up not having to fight for nothing, bro. And that's why they ain't got the heart for it, bro. I'll be honest. They ain't got the hunger, bro. at the end, yeah. What was that? Split second, but you felt it, you caught it. I know, it's just millisecond.
Good. Yes. Yes. Hard work pays off. Oh, Grayson. Yeah, look, that's the king of Sting, little brother. What's going on, bro?
Little bro as well, man. Getting it in, man.
What's going on, you right?
Harvey Jr. Yeah,
the Harvey Jr.
He's proper.
Woo. Southpaws always look for tricks and angles and try to for your weaknesses all the time. If you think like them, when you're an orthodox, you can see how they unravel so quickly. If you just think like a southpaw, when you box them, they unravel like no tomorrow. Because that's because they bank on every southpaw not liking every orthodox not liking a southpaw. They bank on that. Everybody say, oh, he's a southpaw. He's a southpaw. So what? What does that mean? He's got a better lead than you. Has he got better ring generalship than you? He's a lefty. He's a lefty. Yeah, like man. If you need motivation, you're already lost. Everybody has the fan, everybody has flame inside of them. So all you need is that person to fan the flame. That's all you need. A mouse can have flame. An ant can have flame. It's just, you need to know how to fan the flame in that person. If you don't have any motivation, or you're trying to look for motivation or ask for it, then you kind of already lost, because the fire is already inside of you. That's what I'm trying to say.
I got it now. I got it now, man. So yeah, man, I'm happy, bro. Calm. All right, my guy.
What's it?
All right, Monday.
That's my bro.
Yeah. 6 session. You know what I'm saying? Man's ready, bro. Man learned a few new things today as well. Working on shifting and that. And yeah, man, it's just everything's about the stance. Everything's about balance. That's why we do the majority of our session with no gloves on, bro. Like, it's a different way to do it. Loads of people come to the boxing gym and they just want to put on their gloves and hit pads and smash things. But we learn how to do the basics, innit? And once you can master the basics, that's how you get good at anything. You know what I mean? It's the same in any sport, same with football. Best players in the world have mastered their basics. Do you know what I mean? Controlling the ball, passing the ball, the weight of pass, the weight of the touch. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's just all it is. The same with boxing, bruv. You just have to master the basics. So we do a lot of stuff that looks basic, but it's high level stuff, man. So yeah, man, it's about domination, bro. Like the coach was saying, it's about domination. It's not about winning. It's about how we win and complete domination from start to finish. I'm looking to go in there and make a statement.
Great session today, and this is how the majority of my sessions are, bruv. Team Look Alive, man. Like I've been saying to you guys, I think a lot of the guys when we did the fight talk stuff, I've been talking about like how we train, and a lot of the time, the majority of the session is without gloves. It's about building the base. It's about building the fundamentals, the foundations. Repetition is the mother of skill. That's the mantra, bruv. And you're seeing it from the bag work and the pad work. It's sharpening up because a lot of it is repetition, and tidying things up and making sure things are done fundamentally correct. And my coach was mentored by James Toney, so we got a very old school approach to boxing in it. And you know what I've realized? Boxing is very similar to football in two ways. Football used to be better. Players used to be better. And it's the same with boxing. Boxers used to be technically better, but it's almost since sports science has come in, a lot of these boxing coaches aren't boxing coaches anymore. They're not teachers. They're not teaching boxing. These men are PTs. It's strength and conditioning. That's all these men are doing. Like the athletes now are probably fitter now, but technically they're way behind in it. And it's the same in football. Like back in the day, you used to get footballers where it was football first. It was technical attributes first. Now it's just all about athleticism, and I'm noticing that. So it's the same in that sense, and also in terms of now I'm boxing more and I'm putting out more boxing content. Like everyone's a fucking expert. You know the ones like nobody knows how I've been coached, or they don't know the mantra, they don't understand the mantra. Like because we got a very old school philosophy, our boxing stance is very much an old school boxing stance. Do you know what I'm saying? I've been watching a lot of old school boxing. We're looking at the likes of like the Georgie Bentons, the Ezra Charleses. My coach put me onto Henry Hank, who I enjoy watching as well. There's a few of the old school fighters, and Larry Holmes was my favourite fighter anyway. And a lot of these guys, yeah, it's funny. When people speak about boxing, they speak about the all-time greats. They always speak about older fighters. But a lot of the new school fighters, there's a lot of things that they don't adopt from the old school fighters, which I don't understand. Because surely it would make sense to try and emulate things that the greats were doing. Like boxing stances these days, very, very upright, head on the line. Fighters are getting hit more now, and they're fighting less. Like old school boxing, these men were fighting multiple times a year. Some of these great fighters were fighting once a month at some point. Like I know Sugar Ray Robinson's one of my coach's favorite fighters. But these men, it's like they were always fighting. Do you know what I'm saying? And a lot of the boxers now, if they're lucky enough, they're fighting once a year and stuff like that, and they're still taking way more punishment than some of the other guys. Like the art of slipping and sliding, bobbing and weaving, and you know what I mean, rolling with shots and all of that. It's like it's lost now. Do you know what I mean? So when he's teaching me certain things, it's very much from the standpoint of these are the kind of fighters that we're watching. So it's very different to what a lot of modern coaches are teaching, and it's very different to what a lot of modern fighters even understand. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's just a different way. And there's loads of different ways to fight. Like when you look at Usyk, Bivol, Beterbiev, Kovalev, yeah, all of these guys with like Soviet roots in boxing, yeah, all their styles are completely different. Hand positioning is different, footwork's different. You know what I mean? There's many ways to skin a cat in it. There's no right way or wrong way. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's about what gets the job done for whoever in it. But it's like everyone's a fucking expert, bruv. Like if you don't understand the ethos and how we're doing things, then certain comments are not helpful. You know what I mean? Like I've got very, very meticulous, detail orientated coaches that see everything before you guys see things. So if there was stuff that they weren't happy with, they would tell me in it. So sometimes, like, I appreciate the feedback, but sometimes when man are saying, oh, put your hands here and do all these things, bro, I've got a coach for that. My hands are where they're supposed to be. And if they weren't, I would be told by them. So those comments are not fucking helpful. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the reality of it. And it's the same with football, bruv. Like, a lot of these man can't fucking kick a ball in anger. Do you know what I'm saying? But they're chatting bare shit, bro. Like, give it a rest sometimes, innit? Do you know what I mean? But I'm glad that you lot got to see a little bit of how we move, because it's a very, very different approach, and it's not for everyone. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not for everyone. It's not supposed to be for everyone, but it works for me. Do you know what I'm saying? And Harvey, my stablemate, will be a fucking world champion. Obviously, I ain't trying to go anywhere near where he's going. I'm doing this for fun. But he will be a world champion. You know what I'm saying? And I believe I've got one of the best coaches. Is definitely influenced by a lot of Americans. So a lot of the guys based in the UK don't understand the methodology. They don't understand anything. It's a completely different culture for them. But one thing is for sure, like, we're fucking cooking. You know them ones. We are absolutely cooking, man. So, nah, man, I appreciate everyone that's coming along on the journey with me. Do you know what I mean? And like I said, that to be fair, the majority of the guys that are fully involved in the boxing chats are actually American, so they get it. Do you know what I'm saying? But you always get the odd dickhead in the comments that thinks that they know shit. They don't know nothing. Know what I mean? Like Uncle Roger said, rest in peace. He said, listen, to understand boxing, you need to understand the history of boxing. Do you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't understand the history of boxing. They don't understand why certain things were the way it was. Do you know what I mean? Even little things like footwork. Like in modern boxing, a lot of the stances are very wide. Too wide. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you lose a lot of things when your feet are so wide. Do you know what I mean? Because you need a stable base underneath you. And it's not just to throw punches, but also to get out the way of punches as well, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because if you was, like in boxing, you're swinging. Do you know what I mean? If you're swinging a golf club or swinging a baseball bat, you wouldn't have your feet wide because there's less power in it and there's less stability in it as well. But you see people with super wide stances trying to throw punches, but it's like, how can you rotate if your feet are so wide? So there is a science to it. You know what I mean? That's why it's called the sweet science, bruv. And a lot of people just do shit without thinking about why they're doing it. And this is why I love working with my coach, because there's always a why in it. He's always telling me why I need to be doing things. So, do you know what I'm saying? I'm just learning, you know what I mean, at the moment, and hopefully, do you know what I mean, some of the guys that actually do give a shit about boxing, hopefully they can learn a few things as well, from obviously seeing this being documented, and also from the pointers that my coach is giving me, because, do you know what I mean, he is extremely high level and extremely advanced. So, nah, man, I appreciate everyone. Obviously, training day, which means high calorie day. You man already know what time it is, so I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my food. Make sure you smash the likes, people, and obviously the link to the pay-per-view is attached to the video as usual, so make sure you grab that. Do you know what I'm saying? And the belt is staying in the UK, people, man. So no, I appreciate all of you lot supporting the journey, and yeah, man, I'll see you again next time for another one.